I never thought a single post could shatter my entire world. It's strange how something so small, a few sentences typed out in the dark, can unravel everything you thought was solid in your life. One moment, I was just venting, letting my thoughts spill out into the void of the internet, and the next, I was watching my life fall apart in real time. I mean, it was just words on a screen, an anonymous confession on a forum, nothing more. I never imagined anyone I knew would ever see it, let alone recognize my story. It felt safe, hidden behind a username, like I could finally say the things I was too afraid to say out loud. But, as I learned, sometimes the truth finds a way of clawing its way out, no matter how carefully you try to hide it. Secrets have a way of surfacing, especially the ones you most want to keep buried. The more I tried to convince myself it was harmless, the more anxious I became, as if deep down I knew it was only a matter of time before it all came crashing down. I wrote about feelings I didn't even want to admit to myself. It was like opening a door I'd kept locked for years, letting all the confusion and longing spill out. I thought, if I could just get the words out, maybe they'd lose their power over me. See, there's this coworker, smart, funny, always there with a smile when my day's going south. She made the office feel less like a prison, and more like a place I belonged. I never planned for it to happen, but sometimes you just connect with someone in a way you can't explain. I never acted on it, not once. I kept my distance, drew lines in my mind that I never crossed. I told myself it was just a harmless crush, something everyone goes through at some point. My marriage has always been sacred to me. I took my vows seriously, and I never wanted to hurt the person I promised to love forever. We built a life together, shared dreams, and made memories I thought would last a lifetime. But feelings are complicated, and sometimes they slip through the cracks. No matter how hard you try to ignore them, they linger in the background, whispering doubts and what-ifs. I thought I could control it, but emotions have a mind of their own, so I poured my confusion into a post. It felt harmless, almost like therapy. I thought if I could just get it out of my system, I could move on. I never expected anyone to read it, let alone someone who mattered. But somehow, my wife found it. I still don't know how. Maybe a friend stumbled across it. Maybe she recognized my writing. All I know is that the moment she read those words, everything changed. I'll never forget the look in her eyes. Heartbroken, betrayed, like I'd cheated on her soul. It was as if every promise I'd ever made was suddenly in question, every memory tainted by doubt. She read every word, every single word. I could see her hands shaking as she scrolled, her face crumpling with each sentence. I wanted to reach out, to explain, but the damage was already done. She asked me, "If you never acted on it, why did you need to tell the world instead of telling me?" Her voice was quiet, but the pain in it was deafening. She deserved honesty, and I gave her secrets instead. I had no answer. I just sat there wishing I could turn back time, wishing I'd chosen a different way to deal with my feelings. What hurts most is how little control I had over any of it. I thought I was managing my emotions, but really I was just hiding from them. And from her. I can't take the post back. Once it's out there forever. The internet doesn't forget, and neither does the heart. I can't erase the heartbreak. I can't undo the pain I caused, no matter how much I wish I could. My wife says she can't trust me, not after reading what I wrote. Trust is fragile, and once it's broken, it's almost impossible to put back together the way it was. She's talking about divorce now. The word hangs in the air between us, heavy and final. I never thought it would come to this, but here we are, standing on the edge of something I can't control. I want to scream. It was just a thought, not an action. But thoughts can be just as powerful as actions, especially when they're shared with the world instead of the person who matters most. But to her, the wound is already too deep. She can't unsee what she read, can't unfeel the betrayal. I wish I could take it all back, but I can't. I keep replaying that night in my head, wishing I'd just talked to her, been honest about my feelings instead of hiding behind a screen. Maybe then she'd understand. Maybe we could have faced it together, instead of letting it tear us apart. Maybe we could heal. Maybe there's still a chance, if we can find a way to talk, to forgive, to rebuild what's been broken. If there's anything I've learned, it's this. What you post online isn't just pixels and text, it's real. It has weight, and it can change lives in ways you never expect. It can reach right into your life and pull everything apart. The internet feels anonymous, but the consequences are anything but. If you're struggling with feelings, talk to the people who matter. Don't let fear or shame keep you silent. The people who love you deserve the truth even when it's hard. Don't let silence and a stray post be the thing that ends your story. Sometimes the hardest conversations are the ones that save us. I don't know what comes next. I'm scared of what the future holds, but I know I can't hide from it anymore. All I can do is face it, one day at a time. Maybe the marriage is over, maybe it isn't. Maybe we'll find a way back to each other, or maybe we'll have to let go. Either way, I have to live with what I've done. But I know I'll never underestimate the power of honesty, or the damage a secret can do. If I could go back, I'd choose honesty every time, no matter how hard it is. Because in the end, the truth is all we really have.